If you want to win this M24 anti-tank grenade, all you have to do is make sure you comment down below, make sure you guys leave a like on this video, and make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you follow those 3 steps, you'll be entered to win this anti-tank grenade in next week's video. Alright guys, this episode we're going to be primarily talking about this one building you see right here. This is the brand new second building. We got the second floor pretty much done. We're going to talk about that throughout this episode. We're going to talk about a couple other things, but other than that, let's just jump right into the episode. Alright guys, we're going to start this episode off right into the mock here. So as you can see here, I'm working on the second building. My goal is to get this one done, or at least the main exterior of the building itself done by the end of this episode. As you can see from last week, we had up to about here. We did not have the tiles down in place for the windows yet, so I just now have built that all the way up. Got more 1x6 bricks in white, so I was able to finish that all the way up there, and then I've been using lots of 1x4s and 1x1, so I'm glad I had a lot of those on hand. Now I just took all of these headlight bricks, placed them around evenly. Now I got to go in with a bunch of these 2 or 1x2s, fill in all the gaps there, and then we can put the roof on. Then we can finish doing the windows. I've got to take these 1x4 tiles and place them in here like that, and then that on all of them on the first floor and the second floor. I just haven't gotten around to that. Then I made a double wide window up front there. I think that'll be cool. We might even put some shutters on the front, have a guy like busting open the window with the stock of his gun or something like that. And I mean, overall, I'm very excited about how this building's looking or turning out so far. If we go over here, I think it's looking very nice. Once we get the roof on there and get everything going, I think it'll be very nice. And hopefully we can get that done by the end of this episode. So we're going to cut off here, and I'm going to keep working on this, and I'll keep you guys posted. Okay guys, this is what we have so far. So here is the second floor of the building. So if I set this down where it will go, that's what it looks like so far. So what we did was we finished up the full second floor here, all the walls of the perimeter there. We got in all the little brown, reddish brown bar pieces to act, if you guys see in that reference picture, if that'll focus, you see it right there above the windows. You got those sticks hanging out the side, so that's to represent that. So we've got that going around the whole side, which matches up with this building very nicely. So they look, you know, similar, but they're different, of course. I did not do the reddish or the dark orange outline on the bottom. I wanted to keep the two buildings different in some ways. And then what we have going on top, we've got it all tiled. We've got to get some 1x6 tiles going up in here. And then I took all these jumper tiles, as you can see here, and they are spaced out every 6 studs. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take 1x6 bricks, put them there, and then we're going to put tiles on the top. It's going to give us a similar effect to this up here, but it's going to be a little bit different because I'm not going to be putting these larger pillars every 6 studs or so. So it's going to be a little bit different of a roof style, but once again, I'm trying to keep the two buildings similar but different at the same time. So we're going to do that. Then let's see, probably put some crates up top, maybe some plants or something up top, and then we can start finishing up the windows, putting all those reddish brown tiles on all 3 sides, the top and then 2 sides. Then I think this building's done. We just got to add some details. I'll probably throw up some propaganda posters around the perimeter and make it look, you know, nice. We got to add, obviously, like I said, you know, adding foliage like this, foliage, however you say it. I'll be putting that around not only now, but probably towards the end of the mock series. So yeah guys, we're going to do that now, and I'll keep you guys posted. So I got a couple questions from you guys asking how I got these reddish brown tiles to stay, you know, parallel or staying upright in these windows. Because what I do is I put one down, you know, studs contact, then I put 2 up vertically, and then 1 sits on the top, but there's no stud connection. So how does it just stay to the flat side of a brick? So what I do is I cheat is the simple answer. I use some of this sticky, I don't know what it's called. I've had this for many years and it's lasted me pretty good. I just keep it in a plastic bag so it doesn't dry within the air, and just try to keep the air out of it. But it's like this sticky tack stuff you can get it at, like, I got it at a local Michael's, which is like a craft store, or you could probably get it at Home Depot or even Amazon for that matter. So what I do is I take these reddish brown 1x4 tiles. I simply take this, rip a little piece off just like that. I roll it up into a ball with just my fingers there. Let's see if we can zoom in here. I take the tile, and this goes on the back. I put it on the middle right there, and I just kind of squish it down like a little pancake there. Then what I do, if we readjust the camera here and zoom in, is I just set these in like this, and I just push that tack down, and it gets just enough stick that it can be held there like that. And I do the same for the two sides. The bottom doesn't need it because it has studs contact. Now for the top one, you can put sticky tack and put it up like that, but you really don't need it. So I'm going to take this off, and what you do is I just take it and I just slide it up there, and it has just barely enough friction, it stays up there. So I thought I'd do a little bit of video of me doing that. That's just what I'm doing now. So I'm taking all these tiles. I actually might run out. I got all the back windows, these ones here. There's a couple on this other side back here I've got to do, but that's how I've been doing the windows for all that, and then this building as well. Thought I'd give you guys that little tip. I'm trying to do more tutorials in these episodes. Let me know if there's any other little thing you want me to talk about in these episodes as far as like a little tutorial goes like that. Make sure you guys drop those down in the comments below. So I would say the second building is pretty much done. So what I did was I finished putting all the tiles in for the windows. You just saw the clip of how I do that. Put some crates up on top. Obviously that's not like a finalized placement, just to kind of break it up a little bit. And obviously we'll have figures and whatnot running around sniping up on top, and then the second, or this is the second story, or the roof, and then the balcony, so that's technically the second story. I took some of those plant pieces, scattered them around, and I took some of these. I'm really digging these olive green plant stock pieces. I think they just look fantastic, so I've been trying to use those, add a little bit of green to the coloring of the mock, and I think it looks good. You know, you just kind of pan across and you can see the green kind of pops out. I might even take some of these pieces right here, and I might even go up the side of some of these buildings, you know, like olive vines or grapevines or something like that. So that's something I might be playing with. I saw my buddy Hunter Erickson posted on Flickr a while ago. He used these and did kind of the same concept. He covered up the corner of a building, and it turned out really good. I don't know if that's accurate, but I think it would look really nice. So I might play around with that. I might do it as a test in next week's episode and let you guys know. However, I am going to be printing off more of these propaganda posters and putting them around just to break up. I know some of you guys said you don't like them. I think they look pretty cool. It just breaks up a lot of the white wall, you know, because you look at this and there's just a lot of white. It kind of breaks it up. Like right there, that's kind of subtle. You know, there's one over there. It just kind of breaks everything up. And especially once we get the tree going, I'm working on the tree design. That probably be next episode. And then I'm looking over here, right? So we've got the water tower, the arch, the houses. The houses are pretty much done because I'm just going to do probably one more little shed here and then a bunch of market stuff there. If I do this right, I might be able to get all this done in the next episode or two. And really, when it gets down to this, I want this mock to be done around 55 episodes, so 1 year, because if we look back at the Battle of Palilu, that was like a quarter of this size. It was literally 1/5, or not 1/5, I think it might have been 1/5 or 1/4. It was like 25% of the size of this mock here, and it took us 35 weeks. And for this large of a mock, and we're at like 44, I believe, 43 episodes for 43 weeks. If we could get this done in 1 year's time, that's a success for me. Let me know what you guys think. If we can get this done by 55 episodes, take this poll up here. Let me know if you guys think if that is reasonable. And once again, looking at this, we've still got the water tower. I've got parts for that. I've got to order more plates to finish that up. Then we can get that done. The arch, I'm going to have to order more bricks for, but I could start working on that a little bit more. The vehicles, the German A7V tanks are almost done. We've got all the parts right here. Almost all the parts, I should say. Still waiting on a couple orders. One that hasn't shipped for like a month. I got to figure that out. And that's the same order that has the ladder for this right here. So I don't know where that order is. I got to talk to that guy. Field guns. I haven't talked about those. Those should be, we go over here. This is kind of a random update. Field guns. These should be coming with me to Brick Fiesta. I'm going to Brick Fiesta this coming month and in Dallas, Texas. So if you see me there, and I should be able to bring these field guns. So those are almost done. I'm waiting for packaging and I'm working on the instructions now. Renault tank. I've got to talk to Elliot about that in the Mark V. Same with the fighter and the bomber. Then figures. So really, I can really make this push, guys, and I think we can get this done by 55 episodes. So let me know in the comments down below, and make sure you guys take that poll up there if you think if I can get this done in 55 episodes, if that sounds reasonable to you. That's going to do it, guys. We're going to cut to the giveaway results for this episode, then we're going to wrap it up. So let's do that right now.
Alright guys, we're going to be picking the winner from episode 41 of the Sinai Desert here for the anti-tank grenade. So let's do that right here. 1, 2, and 3. Boom, Minecraft 212. I want the prize. That is why I'm here for my cousin. Well, guess what? Your cousin's going to be very happy because you won. So make sure Minecraft 212 that you personal message me here on YouTube with your full name, full address, zip code, and we can get this anti-tank grenade out to your cousin. Make sure you do that here on YouTube. I will not respond anywhere else. Let's wrap up the episode, guys, right now.
Alright guys, that's going to end it off for this episode of the Sinai Desert in LEGO. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys leave a like and a comment down below letting me know what you guys thought of the mock. Check out last week's episode right here, the complete playlist of the whole series right here. Make sure you guys subscribe right there. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week.